All right, we're here at South
yo.
by Southwest with the famous, no need for an introduction, at least on my side,
Thank you.
Mark Ballas.
How you doing?
So tell us, what are you doing first? Why are you here at South by Southwest?
Well, Austin is very close to my hometown. I'm originally from Houston, so they booked me to come out and play at the Tweet House. So I just played like a short acoustic set, nothing crazy. It was a lot of fun. I got to hang out with the Tweet House people and then meet some awesome fans and just be here in Austin. I've always wanted to come to South by Southwest, so being able to play was really cool.
Sure, and you've been doing a lot more music, so South by Southwest and music.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. When they called and they asked me to come out, I was like, yeah, I would love to. So took a couple of days off from rehearsal, and then I'll start picking it back up tomorrow.
Yeah. So you didn't bring Allie with you?
No, she's back. She's packing. She's getting ready to come to Los Angeles next week for the big day.
Awesome. So tell us about the new partner. How is she?
She's an angel. She's doing really well, working really hard. We're ready already for the first week, which is good. Dance is finished. We should be getting
What's the dance?
First dance is cha-cha.
Okay.
So that's what we're doing, and she's ready to roll. So I'm excited. She's so sweet, works so hard, never complains, tries anything to throw at her. Just got great energy, great personality. She's an absolute angel. So I'm excited.
So someone asked on Twitter, they said, how quickly do you know how good the partner's going to be? Is it something you kind of on that first one you generally have an idea, or?
Sometimes you can tell like in an hour, but then sometimes like people can pick up really quick, and then maybe a week later they'll start surprising you. So it's really hard to make an assumption. I think you really will know kind of full round when you've had one style of each dance. Like you've had a Latin dance and you've had a ballroom dance. Once you've had one of each, then you can really kind of suss it out. But you can really tell in the first hour or two if they have rhythm, if they're gonna, be any good.
If it's gonna be a long season or
It's
not.
gonna be a long season or not. Yeah.
Does it ever get tiring with some of the stars?
It gets tired. With every season, it's tiring, especially if you make it to the end. I mean, it's a lot of work. You're in the studio 10 hours a day, sometimes 12 to 15. When you have 2 to 3 dances a week, it's really taxing, and it's hard because these people aren't professionals. They've never done this before. And even if some of them have a little bit of dance experience, it doesn't matter. Like if you watch like shows like So You Think, you see some of these professional dancers. They struggle with the ballroom round because it's a very specific technique, and it's 2 people working as one. So it gets tiring. Yeah, the back, the legs, the knees, it all starts to hurt.
So the judges always talk about, oh, that was nearly as good as a pro, or things like that.
Right.
I mean, from your perspective as an expert, is it true, or
exaggeration?
Has anyone reached that level where you're like anywhere close, or they'd get laughed off the ball?
Like to a pro?
Yeah.
No, I mean it's years and years of experience and competing, and like at the end of the day, they do amazingly well for 3 months.
Sure, absolutely.
And like some of the level that they reach is amazing, and it really is fantastic to watch. But if you're becoming it's like me trying to play pro hockey. It's taking classes every day. I can skate, I can hit the puck, but I'm not going to be like NHL style in 3 months. You know what I mean?
Sure. That's interesting. So I mean, it's interesting because you're one of the shorter pros. So often, that's why you get, I think, many of the Olympians who are shorter, especially the gymnasts. Now your second one. How much does height really play in dancing? And
it depends. I mean, height it doesn't really matter if you're tall or if you're small. It just kind of matters how your body reacts to the movements. It's about not being awkward. It's about looking coordinated.
But can you get in the right positions with someone who's so much taller than you, or?
Oh, who's a lot taller than me?
Yeah, no, exactly.
I mean, dancing with someone who's taller than me would be a problem. Yeah. Like, you always want the man to be at least a couple inches taller than me.
Okay.
Because then it looks weird. You know what I mean? Because the man having to lead, and if he's leading like this, it doesn't look right, in my opinion.
Right. Interesting. So another fan asked you if you're going to keep the hair the way it is, because they said they like it.
No, yeah, I'm keeping the hair. The shaved head's been laid to rest for a little bit. My mom said I look like a thug, so.
Yeah. And of course, they always want to know about your dating life. I don't care if you answer or not personally, but.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It's good.
Yeah.
I have a girlfriend, and we're happy, and she's awesome.
What's her name?
BC. She's here tonight. She's walking around.
Yeah, I saw her. Really pretty.
Yeah, she's great.
That's awesome. Any comments on who you think is going to be your biggest competition?
Man, I don't know. I haven't seen anybody yet because I've been in Boston.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that Kelly Pickler's going to be good. Derek sent me a little clip.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I saw it. She looks good. I think Jacoby's going to be good because he seems like he's got natural rhythm and a lot of confidence. And,
sure. Kind of Emmitt Smith style.
Yeah, he's kind of known for, getting down in the end zone, which is kind of cool, So But I don't know. I think there could be a couple of dark horses in there too. I mean, I will know on Monday when I get there and I see everyone do the rehearsal.
Right.
That's when you can kind of sum it up.
Sure. Well, and for ours, I think we get the bad rap, or maybe an appropriate rap, because some of our riders are huge Derek Huff fans, as you might have seen. I mean, one of them does pure Derek Huff, and so I think some of the Mark Ballas fans hate us. Luckily, I'm not one of.
I mean, like, that's not cool. Like, at the end of the day, our show is, we're all good friends. Derek's my best friend, and he's like brother to me. So everyone get along.
So I mean, you and Derek don't really care about the rest, right? You're good friends, and
we're good friends, and
almost like brothers, right?
Yeah, we're like brothers, and I'm good friends with all the people on the show. But Derek and I are exceptionally close.
Right.
We grew up together, but it's a family show. We should all be getting along. There should be no turf wars. Let's all get along, people.
All right. So one last question about music. Someone asked, will we ever see a reunion of the BHB band?
I don't think so.
No?
I don't think so. Because half of them have moved back to England.
That's
and then,
true.
Derek's working on TV shows and he's doing his producing for his stuff that he wants to do. And, I'm doing the solo thing and I'm doing some other stuff that I'm working on in the dance world. So, but yeah, I mean, Derek and I, we still hang out, we play together, we jam together, but we're just not really doing it together anymore.
Sure. Well, and he almost quit this year. I mean, do you think you'll reach that point too, where you'll just do music, or?
I don't know. I mean, like, it's hard to say. I love doing the show. The show is a blessing, and I have a blast on it. And it's a lot of hard work. And as long as they keep having me back, I'm sure I'll keep coming back. But at some point in life, you gotta keep moving. You know what I mean? Like, life changes. The show's not gonna be around forever. As long as, even though we'd all love it to be,
Sure.
But as long as they keep wanting to have me back, of course, I'd love to be a part of that. I love it.
Do you grow as a dancer on the show, or how?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you grow as a tutor, as a mentor, as a choreographer, as a designer when it comes to sets and dresses, and finding ways when you know that someone, like, this is my partner's weakness. How do I disguise it? Like, it really gives you a different kind of panorama. Is that a word?
Yeah.
Like all around look at what you're doing. You know what I mean? So. Yeah, I mean, I've learned things on the show that as a professional dancer, I was kind of like, I never really looked at it like that before.
Because it was so easy.
Yeah, because like now you're really having to escort this person to be the best they can. It's not like two pros that just get out there and do it. It's like you really have to start from scratch, and it's an amazing thing to watch.
Sure. Any last words for your fans?
Hey, I love you guys. Thank you for being so amazing to me over the years, and I hope you enjoyed this season. And don't forget to vote. Love you guys.
And you vote.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mark.
No worries, brother.